Hello and welcome back to CNC English News with top story of Cambodia. Let's begin with our headlines today. Prime Minister Samdech Hun Sen declares no Chinese domination allowed in the kingdom. The royal government is planning a master plan for managing the transport system to reduce transport costs. Siem Reap is becoming an attractive venue for national and international meetings. The World Bank lends $53 million for sustainable landscape and ecotourism project in 7 provinces. Let's begin with our first news of the day with the government affair. Prime Minister Samdech Hun Sen declared no Chinese domination allowed in the kingdom. Speaking at the groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of the Cambodia-China Tbong Hospital, which is worth nearly $50 million under the financial assistance of the people of China and Chinese government, Samdech Akek Mahasenapati Techo Hun Sen, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, firmly declared that Cambodia would never allow China to dominate the country. The Cambodia-China Tbong Hospital is located in the capital of Tbong, which construction kicked off this morning. It is the second largest Chinese government grant after the first construction project of the Cambodia-China Friendship Prekosama Hospital, which began in late 2018. The Cambodia-China Friendship Tbong Hospital will be built on an area of 24,300 square meters on a total area of 55,815 square meters. The construction is expected to finish in 40 months. The hospital will be spacious and equipped with modern medical equipment. Let's continue to another government affair news. The royal government is planning a master plan for managing the transport system to reduce transport costs. The royal government is planning a master plan for managing the transport system. Cambodia needs a master plan for managing the transport system with clarity. The government is looking to find ways to make transportation easier and cheaper. The royal government had decided to establish a logistic management council to reduce freight costs, starting from the reduced price of loading, warehousing, and freight. The council will be assisted by the Japanese International Cooperation Agency (JICA) and the World Bank to study the master plan that is due to be completed in 2025. His Excellency Mr. Wasim Soria, spokesman of Ministry of Public Works and Transport, said that the establishment of the Board of Management of Transport System is very important in promoting the development of Cambodia's transport sector to be more competitive in line with its objective of government policies that require effective internal connectivity and further to external connectivity. He stressed that he would work with JICA and the World Bank to plan an unprecedented master plan to locate warehouses, ports, railways, and airports. However, His Excellency acknowledged that today transport costs in Cambodia are much higher than neighboring countries. While Cambodia's road network is narrower, despite the government striving to build a lot, yet it is not enough. On the other hand, waterway transport is also limited because it requires a lot of money to build, especially building the ports, both sea and river ports. For rail transport, the government has paid much attention, and now the rail have recovered both from Phnom Penh to Sihanoukville and Phnom Penh to Poipet. Oknya Sirati, chairman of the board of World Bridge Group, which also operates in the transport sector, has supported the royal government as well as the Ministry of Public Works and Transport, which is planning a master plan for transport system, as it will bring down the cost of transportation easier and faster. But Oknyas claims that the low-cost transport is the means of transporting waterways and railways. In this 6 years mandate, the royal government of Cambodia has introduced a robust reform policy aimed at improving Cambodia's investment and trade environment. Recently, Samdech Techo Hun Sen, the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, just released the decision to eliminate camp control from all Cambodian trading channels and abolish the camp SAP in order to reduce the cost and time for export goods and import goods. With the third news of the day, we continue with the community news. Siem Reap is becoming an attractive venue for national and international meetings. Apart from Cambodia's attractive tourist destination, Siem Reap is now the prime location for hosting major national and international meetings after Phnom Penh, because of its outstanding development of hotel infrastructure and international restaurant and service restaurant. So far, the organization of national and international meetings, which has been held in Siem Reap, Cambodia's beautiful Angkor Wat, is always a proud success. In fact, Cambodia will host the 7th Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Intersessional Ministerial Meeting on March 2, 2019 in Siem Reap. According to a statement from the Ministry of Commerce, the 7th Ministerial Meeting on the Comprehensive Partnership Agreement, the region will receive a high-profile invitation from Samdech Akep Mahasana Pradecho Hun Sen, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, as well as the participation of senior ministers and high-level delegation from the negotiating countries. The meeting on the Comprehensive Partnership Agreement of the 16 regions and Asian Secretariat to continue discussion and resolve the remaining issues after the 25th meeting of the 25th Trade Negotiation and related meetings, which were held on February 19 to 28, 2019 in Bali, Indonesia. At the same time, Cambodia will also host the inaugural ceremony of the Latin American Commemorative Summit of the Joint Committee of Implementation of the Cross-Border Transport Agreement under the Greater Mekong Submarine and the National Transport Coordination Committee, which is scheduled to take place on March 12 to 13, 2019 in the city of Siem Reap. Samdech Cho Hun San has spoken at the inauguration of the hotel and the Sokha residence in Siem Reap province, announcing that the rapid growth of Siem Reap, including tourism, physical infrastructure, modern and luxurious hotels, has now provided the possibility for the province to be able to organize international meetings, which include the Asian Summit, which will host again in 2022. Samdech Cho also highlighted that Cambodia has hosted 2 Asian summits, both of which are held in Phnom Penh, the heart of the Kingdom of Cambodia. But next time, this meeting could be done once again at Angkor. So far, regional and international meetings has been held in Siem Reap, such as the Ministerial Agriculture, Greater Mekong Sub-Region, Mekong Langang Cooperation, Foreign Ministers Meeting, the Ministerial Trade Ministers Meeting, and more mutual international meetings. And the last news of the day is about the community. The World Bank lent $53 million for sustainable landscape and ecotourism project in 7 provinces of Cambodia. The Ministry of Environment and the World Bank are working on a sustainable landscape and ecotourism project to protect natural resources and tourism for the benefit of the Cambodia tourism, economy, and society. Yesterday, His Excellency Ieng Sopalat, Secretary of State of the Ministry of Environment, met with the World Bank delegation led by Mrs. Anjali Acharya, Chairperson of the Working Group on Environment, Sustainability and Natural Tourism Sustainability Project at the Ministry of Environment. In the meeting, Mrs. Anjali Acharya presented the process and the progress of the project design and proposed recommendations to ensure the sustainability of the project. The loan of $53 million to be implemented in early 2020 in 7 targeted provinces at Kampong Speu, Koh Kong, Posat, Battambong, Siem Reap, Kampong Thom, and Kampong Chnang. In response from the Ministry of Environment, His Excellency Ieng Sopalat welcomed and supported the preparation of this project, and he encouraged the cooperation of the relevant parties, both in the planning phase of the project, implementation phase, and after completion of the project. In particular, cooperation with relevant ministry and institutions of sub-national administrations, the involvement of the local community, development partners, and the private sector in order to prepare policies, strategies, and legal regulations which concerning planning and implementation plan to ensure the effective and efficient, especially in the ensuring the sustainability of the project. And that is all for today. Thank you for being with us. I see you again next time.